I had, like, no FaceTime, so I did my best. Yeehaw, 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 yeehaw. Or no, free time. The changing screen at the bottom has been there for ages. Oh, whoops. Hey, oh, hey, it goes around. That's cool. This is a ghost cave. Can you find the exit? Hee hee hee. See you on the other side. I didn't even see what the level name was. Under Star House. It would only be obvious if you happen to know something about the author, I guess. This is a snazzy level. Alright. You know, in retrospect, I shouldn't have been like, woo, I'm going fast. Oh, and I missed it. Can I go through the door? What does this do? Fascinating. This is really cool. Oops. Fun fact, that specific string spot in the UI has the name shitpost box or something like that. I am gonna have to come back and try to do this better. I'm pretty sure I know what level this is, though. If I had to make a guess, it's the first of the Star Roads with all of the blocks. I like the part where if I get hit, I don't get any of the dragon coins. The game is pretty explicit about what it's about. I didn't think that through, but at least we can see some scrolling action going on. Level made by someone like Neon Yellow Jerry? I don't think so. Actually, I don't know who made this level. I have to look at the meta file. But it's also very inconsequential, the little Easter egg. There we go. Yes, it's using SMW Central's name colors, and because I went and got the name colors during Halloween, they're the Halloweeny ones. Yes, I could have done this differently, but I didn't. Darn it. I want the dragon coins. It's weird that this scroll works. I stand by the word Halloweeny. We already played the Frankenweenie level, so... But yeah, if it was someone with a special color that retain their special coloring. Turns out that it's actually annoying data to get nowadays because SMW Central is, like, still locked on the highest level of Cloudflare security stuff. So I found another solution to get that data. I'll probably do something with that later and make it like an API call for myself. Not the dragon coins. This is a hard level. Where's it gonna put me? That makes sense. Why are you red, though? That's the color you have on Twitch, presumably. Like, if it was a level that you'd beaten. It's not the highest, because you have to... Well, it's at a point where I can't use any of my scripting stuff, which is a pain. Sega's green. Okay, so the way that Twitch name color works, just a little bit of a Easter egg, I guess, is that if you don't explicitly set a... Why'd I do that? If you don't explicitly set a name color on Twitch, it kind of randomly creates one for you. And so that's the random one my bot gets. It's red. I could have ducked. Ducking would work. Just register Speedy Catbot? I could do that. It would be painful. was about to say, in my UI, you're actually, like, purple. Because of the way that I get chat names for the stuff that I see. But basically, if you were the author, you see how it says Anonymous Cowherd up in the upper right-hand corner? It would use your SMW central color. This is probably the intended way of doing this. Oh boy. I didn't think this through. Think of the dragon coin though. That's... It's consistent about that, too. Oh, that's it. Now, my solution was actually simpler. I just wrote a user script to grab those. It goes slowly and then puts it into a spot where I can access them. Your site color is white. Yep. So, if I were to draw your theoretical level, it would have white coloring as the anonymous cowherd. Cowherd. Not coward, just cowherd. It's a small thing. I thought it was fun. Fun fact, I've never changed my color on SMW Central since I got to set it to something non-default. I have left it the HTML code for tomato. I liked being red, but I didn't want to be too red, you know? Like, pure red is a bit too much red, so I wanted some yellow in there. Why do I still have 2 dragon coins? Like, I guess it saved my dragon coins when I exited the level. That's fascinating. They're kind of baffled that you name yourself Jamie because the person who had said account was inactive for 13 years. I mean, there comes a point where you're like, the likelihood of this person coming back is very low. I don't think it's completely fair to repurpose some accounts after a certain amount of time. Because nobody really wants to have a, like, how would I phrase this? AOL screen name type handle in the grand scheme of things. I'm doing something very silly here. You're like, yeah, it's easy. Yeah, they're pretty amenable to such things. Like, people want to change their names periodically for various reasons, and it's probably better that SMW Central just lets people do it. Ah, nuts. But I can do this. Oh, I already got that dragon coin. Oh, it's using, like, jump rules for this. Okay. You get to, or jump half rules. You get to keep the ones that you got in the level if you complete the level. Or get a midway or whatever, so that's why I got all the dragon coins. Yeah, it was a really cool level. I wonder who that was by. Let's find out. Easier way to do this. That was Annihilation, wasn't it? Enemy. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of this person. Metro Shroomin. Not someone I'm familiar with. Let's see. But that was a boss level. Or skull emojis. Alright, this looks like just someone who does level contests occasionally. That's it. No big hacks. Then a VLDC. Best Newcomer Winter 2024. Interesting. Oh. Ever choose your name so unique? Like you search your name on Google, SMW Center account, and Joseph was the first? Yeah, it's kind of nice. I don't like that when people type my name into Google, they get Patcher. But it's a good name. Jamie's also a good name. Anyway, yeah, I really like that level. I'm actually kind of surprised that just like this random person produced. I bet that's going to be in top 10. But we'll see when time comes.